Hello, welcome back. Today we have the deluxe edition of Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet to react to. Obviously, Short and Sweet was one of the biggest pop albums of last year, if not the biggest. I also think it was one of the best pop albums of last year. It's now won 2 Grammy Awards, and so she's giving us a deluxe edition of it, including a duet with Dolly Parton on Please, Please, Please. We also have Busy Woman, which is a song that I've heard before. It was a deluxe edition for, I don't know, maybe the Target or vinyl, something like that. Anyway, it's now on streaming services. And then we have 3 more new songs. I've looked at the production credits and she's mostly worked again with Jack Antonoff and also John Ryan and Julian Bonetta, who did Espresso. And obviously Jack Antonoff did Please, Please, Please. So I'm expecting some more great stuff from Sabrina Carpenter. I'm excited to get into it. If you like my reactions, I would love if you would hit subscribe. Let's get it to the 10K mark ASAP. Otherwise, let's press play. This is track number 1. It's called 15 Minutes. Love this disco flavor to it. Yeah, this has like got even more of a retro feel to some of the songs on the main edition. She's just found her lane, like she just slides through these songs with absolute ease, and that's what I love about them. Like, she's just totally found her pop pocket, and like she is on a run of all time right now. I don't know, it feels like a more jagged espresso, like it's got a little bit more bite to it. I love the production. This is Julian Bonetta and John Ryan who did Espresso. Look, I can see why it didn't make the standard edition of the album. It doesn't quite fit for me, but I'm so happy to be hearing it now. It feels like the closing credits to a movie or something. We're getting a full-ass song here. Oh, only 3 minutes 11. Feels like much longer. Just oozing with personality as per. All right, that's the first one, 15 minutes. I really liked that. I thought that it was really easy to listen to. Had that kind of 70s disco flair, and obviously that classic Sabrina Carpenter charisma injected into it. As I said, I can tell why it didn't make the original version of the album, but I do think that it stands alone pretty comfortably. I really liked that, actually. I thought it was great. Let's move on to the next track, which is Please, Please, Please with Dolly Parton. I wondered if they were going to change up the production. It's gone way more country. Similar to what she did on the NPR Tiny Desk.
I know I have good judgment. I know I have good taste. It's funny and it's ironic that only I feel that way. I promise them that you're different.
I just love this song. I think it's the best on the standard edition of the album.
I heard that you're an actor, so act like a stand-up guy. Whatever devil's inside you, don't let him out tonight.
I can hear Dolly there.
It's just your culture, and everyone rolls their eyes. Yeah. Please, please, please.
So far, I like the way their voices are melding. I just want to say I didn't really understand the Sabrina Carpenter country slant until I kind of contextualized her within the realms of someone like Casey Musgraves, and then I was like, now I see it. And so this makes a lot of sense to me.
Maybe just stay inside. I know you're craving some fresh air, but the ceiling fan is so nice.
And we could live so happily if no one knows that you're with me.
I don't know about the verse. I really like it when their voices are like harmonizing together. I mean, I really love this new production to it. I love that they got rid of the expletives for Dolly Parton. What a legend, Dolly Parton. Artists like Sabrina Carpenter don't exist if Dolly Parton doesn't exist. All right, that's it. Please, please, please with Dolly Parton. I enjoyed elements of that. I really liked the production. Really liked at points when their voices were melding. I don't know, there was something maybe a little bit off about the mixing of the Dolly Parton part of that verse. But overall, I mean, I've seen a lot of hate for this on Twitter today, but I don't think it's that bad, to be honest. And I really like that these two are teaming up. It's really cool to see the lineage of like female artists going from Dolly Parton to Sabrina Carpenter and how they've kind of been empowered by Dolly Parton's like just bold confidence and just like charisma, and she's always been so unapologetic, and I think that's why it's cool to hear her on a song like Please, Please, Please that doesn't exist if she doesn't exist, honestly. This is the next track. It's called Couldn't Make It Any Harder. This is John Ryan and Julian Bonetta again on production.
Meeting you as the glass half full version of me. I was easier than I am now. Would have folded, but I can't now. Heard they say this emotion.
Oh, this is feeling very Olivia Newton-John, like hopelessly devoted to you.
But I couldn't make it any harder to love me. Your arms
She's singing, wow.
and your eager. Fuck
I really liked that chorus.
me. Well, you can thank them for why I'm so goddamn reactionary. And for the great
I love how she can have the sweetest sounding song and then she has to throw in a fuck. Like, it's so good. I feel like you don't get ballads like these anymore. This is great. I love that these bonus tracks are all in the pocket somewhere from the 50s to the 70s. Her voice sounds better here than it does on any song on the standard edition, I have to say.
Any harder to love me? Oh, one day, believe me, you'll want someone that makes it easy.
I really liked that. I'm enjoying all of this again. Like, all the tracks are standing up for me. I understand why that doesn't quite make it onto the album, because I think maybe the ballads on the album are a little bit different, a little bit more contemporary, like Slim Pickings and Lighter Girls as well, and maybe a little bit more lyrical depth to them. But I really like hearing her in that lane. And like I see the lineage between her and Dolly, I also see the lineage between her and someone like Olivia Newton-John. So again, it's quite cool to tap into that. The next track is Busy Woman, which is one I've heard and has like a real ABBA vibe to it. And I remember loving it, but I've only heard it like twice in my life.
Collected and sensible, except when I get hit with rejection to turn me
Jack
down
Antonoff on this one, you can
just
really hear it in the
let go.
drums.
I'll turn into someone you're scared to know. But if you need my love, my clothes are off, I'm coming over to your place. Yeah, I'm a busy woman, I wouldn't let you come into my
Once again, just the slipperiest chorus. It feels like honey. It's so effortless.
kisses will be your perfect misses till the day that one of us dies.
But once again, like jagged, pointy lyrics. I love how it switches up from being really sweet for one part of the chorus and then like being fuck you for the next
So
part.
much to shave and lipstick. If you don't want me, I'll just deem you gay. But if you need my love, my clothes are off, I'm coming over.
I just think this chorus is so good. This should have been on the standard edition, or at least I hope it gets some single treatment now.
You little bitch, yes, anyway. Yeah, I'm a busy one of us guys.
Love this little breakdown too.
All the time, busy woman.
Giving like Daft Punk random access memories. She's singing on this Deluxe. Banger. So good. Best song on the Deluxe so far. Just an effortless chorus. I love how it's in that ABBA kind of 70s lane. She actually wrote this by herself. Jack Antonoff is on production, but the writing credits go directly to Sabrina, which I think is so cool and shows how effortless and natural her personality is that she gives over in these songs. I really hope this gets to single treatment because I think that this could be the next hit after Taste if they don't keep pushing Juno. Final track is called Bad Reviews. The credits for this one are Jack Antonoff, John Ryan, and Ian Kirkpatrick. That's a pretty superstar lineup. Obviously, Jack working with Taylor. John Ryan's done everything from like One Direction to Maroon 5. Then Ian Kirkpatrick does Dua Lipa. Let's hear what they've got. Given that producer lineup, I wasn't really expecting a ballad, but let's see.
I've heard all the bad news and the bad reviews.
Thought sounded a bit like a Miley song at the beginning.
Well, I've had them too, but still I choose to be in love with you.
There's very few pop stars that I will sit and just enjoy their voice and really listen to the lyrics and like be amused and entertained by it, like with Sabrina.
Been alone for so long, I've got short fuse and long past like you're fresh out of rehab and I'm fresh out of any good judgment. I'm intentionally carelessly like got self-awareness.
This production is incredible.
Bad reviews, all the friends trying to save me. Well,
I've got goosebumps. I really like this production.
I refuse to be wrong again, and I can't lose another boy that's not even my boyfriend. Still, I choose to be in love with you.
Oh. What an end to this era. Just been one of the most successful in pop music in recent times. This Deluxe just feels like a little bit of a celebration, a little bit of a like double down on the sound that she's been perfecting over the past couple years and just shows that she is a master of her craft right now. She's honestly at the top of her game. This feels like listening to the Deluxe of like Teenage Dream or I don't know, I'm thinking Taylor Swift's 1989, like Dua Lipa's Future Nostalgia, these pop eras that just stand out to you so clearly, and Short and Sweet is amongst those ranks, and this deluxe edition helps it a lot, I think. I understand why these songs didn't make it onto the standard edition, but in saying that, the 5 of them have a really cohesive sound within the context of each other, like a 70s kind of leaning sound for sure. There's a little bit of like 50s kind of thing, and couldn't make it any harder. She just like knows herself inside and out right now, and it's so exciting to listen to. I want to know what you guys thought of this album. What's your favorite track? Drop it below. I also have a Discord. I'll drop the link for that below in case you want to chat any further about this with some like-minded people. Otherwise, I will see you on the next review. Let me know what I should be reacting to.